Greetings and welcome to part 2 of Toyli's production gameplay video of a new world. So in the previous video we actually went in and we created our character, we did the tutorial, and well, for most of it waited in the queue and listened to me babble on about some of the aspects of the game. But anyway, this time around we landed onto the main island, and we are at Monarch's Bluff. And right now we're gonna actually do the first intro missions, and in doing so we're gonna get like different weapons, different armor, and some of our tools that we wouldn't actually need. So anyway, I'm gonna go in and get started on the mission. So the first things first you want to do is, along your way over here, definitely pick up these flint. Flint is going to be needed, especially in the starter levels, because this is what you need in order for you to craft your arrows and some of the tools that you will be using. So the more you see, the more you find, the more you should pick up. So anyway, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of people here.
Survived me? Oh, I'm Charity. Watcher Douglas.
I should have just listened to what she was saying.
Pleasure of meeting today. Another survivor. Saints be praised. It's always good to find a live one. That storm was fierce. Figured it would drown a lot of you.
Who are you?
Me? Oh, I'm Charity. Watcher Douglas. From Monarch's Bluff settlement. And who do I have the pleasure of meeting today? Well, I know this isn't the best way to make an acquaintance, but it's actually the way most people arrive here. I suppose you're still wondering where here is.
Yeah, indeed. Level 2, and I've got boots.
You've washed ashore on the Isle of Eternum. It's hard for me to even remember the old world these days, but you know, it was very different. On the good side, we generally don't ever age or die here. At least, not in any natural way. On the bad side, there's what happened with the rest of your crew.
Ooh, and what happened to them?
See, they came back to life, but without their souls. Wandering around the beach all aimless like. The kind thing is to at least try and put them down for good. Would you mind?
Accept the quest. Definitely do that. Okay, so we did get boots, so we can go in and equip the boots. And there we go. Okay, so next part is that we need to try and put down our drowned friends, I guess. Okay, and we can go there. And just for coming in this area. Okay, as long as we land a hit, we get the XP. Okay. 7. Oh, they nerfed the XP here. Let's get a lot more, I think. Okay, so we can pick up that. That's going to give us our flint arrows that we will need once we get a bow. Guy was supposed to die a lot sooner, but anyway. Okay, and pick that up. Iron cartridge, that's going to be used for a musket. And now we're going to make our way back. But we'll get this guy. Because why not? I guess we'll just kill them until we get either a level. Let's see, chop something here. And more flint arrows. Okay, I guess maybe not a level, where we'll most probably get a weapon level. Ah, definitely. Whenever you see chests like these, especially stockpiles, go and pick them up because they're going to give you a lot of stuff. Like, see for instance, gave me a great axe. Ooh, this was something that I was maining before, back in the closed beta and open beta. Okay, we got that. Let's see. Okay, look at this guy. Okay. Is there anything else? I think there was a page somewhere here, if I'm not mistaken. I do know that there was one. Pointless hitting or trying to kill anything that's running away because they're basically immune. Okay, let's just head back. Okay, let's go. Oh, what? Was I just lagging there? Yeah, I think I was. Yep, definitely was lagging. So anyway, we got our level for our weapon. Although I most probably will change weapons right now. Let's go with the great axe. Okay, so we've got points to spend as well as weapon mastery. So the points we're going to put, because we're going for healing class, is going to be on focus. And once I actually do get something, it's basically you can use any of these other weapons and equip a particular gem called Ember Gem, which will allow you to scale off the stat. So you'll be able to output much more damage even though you don't have the relevant stat for the weapon you're using. But yeah, I'll explain that once I get to it. So anyway, this is another thing we're gonna pick. But now I'm moving with the great axe. Unless of course I get a light staff, which is what I main, and that's when I'll change. But we'll see how things go. I'm thinking of maining a bow also, if I am going for the healing class, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Definitely want to pick up these because they give you an extreme amount of XP. That was 50 right there.
Enjoy that. But once their souls are gone, it's the most you can do for them. I wish I could say you eventually get used to it, but you don't. Not really.
That's a level up.
Oh dear. Where are your manners, Charity? I'm sorry. After everything you've been through today, you're probably starving, aren't you? I didn't think to bring anything, but I can show you how to make do. Get some flint and wood, then make yourself a skinning knife at the fire. That's a start, at least.
Okay. So for the starting, or for most part of it, you're gonna be just picking it up with a hand until you actually get the weapon. Sorry, the tool. Yeah, so you can just harvest these bushes and you can get the wood. We did pick up a lot of flint, so we're gonna go in and craft stuff we need. So we're gonna pick up a flint mining pick. Definitely set as active tool. It's what we need. A sickle. There is a quest that's gonna ask you to craft another one again, but yeah, we don't want to miss out on the delicious items that we're gonna have over here. So it's like all over. There's a lot of things that you can harvest, so we might as well harvest and get our skill up as soon as possible. And lastly, the skinning knife, which is part of the mission. Okay, and set as active too. So that's all that crafted. We're gonna go back.
Your skinning knife, eh?
Yep.
It's not exactly pretty, but it'll do the job. I mean, don't feel bad. I've certainly seen worse. All right, now that you've got your little knife, you can rustle up a meal. There's lots of boar about. Hunt one down, skin it, roast the meat on the fire, and that should tide you over. Pick
Sounds like a
yourself
plan.
fat one if you can. There's actually a good hunting spot.
Okay, so now we're gonna go and look at a good hunting spot for where we can find that boar. And there's one right there. So that guy's taking it. We won't be, I guess you can say, greedy and take his kill. Oh, get back here. You. Ha. Ha. And dodge. And dodge again. Ah, what? Lag got me. Anyway. So we're gonna skin him. In order for you to skin him, you just press E at the body and you'll start skinning him. It's gonna take a lot of time until you get your level up, as well as, oh no, as well as get better skinning knives and stuff. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Pick up another one of these, 50 XP. We'll kill another one, get more food. And dodge. Lag again. Unfortunate, but yeah. Ooh, infused claw. That's actually a rare item. Lucky. Okay, so glowworm bait you can find anywhere as long as you're like, you know, picking up, you know, flint or some of these bushes that you may find. You can actually find them there. So you also got another form of bait. Oh, somebody left the ball. Never mind, we'll take it. Extra food. So our next step is to basically go to the campfire and craft a light ration, which is our food. So yeah, let's head on down to the shore. Got that. Gonna kick our light ration. We're gonna use all of it. Food is definitely needed. Okay, and yeah, that's that.
Cold beach like this? Oh, nothing like a warm meal by the fire. But you're glad you took the time.
Indeed.
I hope it doesn't seem like life is just a misery here. Some people quite like it. And the weather here in Monarch's Bluffs is nice. Most of the time. Not most of the time. And most of us don't even age. It's something to do with the blue azole. It's just not always predictable. Some age, some don't, some die, some don't, and then some come back as corrupted or lost.
So it's an interesting story as to...
So. That was a freak storm that wrecked your ship. All these ships. I mean, it's corruption that causes storms off the coast all the time. That was the worst I've ever seen.
Okay, so as I was saying, yeah, there's a good intro to actually take into account. This is how you actually, you know, come back to life every single time you die. And that's how you travel. And all these things are happening because of this island.
It's that nasty red stuff, kind of evil magic. Being corrupted is even worse than being lost. The corruption forms a ring around a turnip and smashes any ships approaching, and any that try to leave. Storms are just a fact of life here. The best we can do is keep records of all the ships corruption claims. In fact, you could scrub these ships for any keepsakes. The settlement will want them.
Okay, I'm actually gonna switch. Okay, we're gonna put in the pants. We're gonna open up the chest. It gives us a chest. Gave us a chest piece. Okay, it's good. So this is actually for, you know, depending on whether you're male or female. But the really funny part is that you can actually put on a dress on a male. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Anyway, oh, I don't have the bow yet. Okay. So we're gonna put that in there, and since we aren't using the sword yet, we've got an axe. We're gonna take out the shield, because the shield doesn't give you anything unless it's drawn. So even if you do have some stats, and the stats, you know, go into your calculation, the stats only apply once you have it out. So like as soon as you equip it onto your hand or you draw your weapon, that's where the stats applies to your character. And yeah, other than that, not really needed. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And also, a shield is kind of heavy, so you definitely do want to either keep it if you're using it, or don't keep it on you, or have it equipped on you if you're not using it. Okay, so we're gonna get this guy. It's kind of hard with the greater axe, especially since, you know, like while you're doing a charge ability or you're attacking, it's got a longer animation than the rest of the, you know, like the other weapons. So you can't really dodge that well. Can block with it. Come on, give me something that I will use. Okay, I will use that, but not yet anyway. Okay. Ah, we got more attribute points, so we're gonna put all of that points there. We can reset that later. So anyway, we're looking for the ship roster, so I guess it's in this one here. Good part about it, always use your compass. And we can jump up here. Can we get up? No, we can't. Okay. So that's the log we needed. We're gonna pick up this one. You can go ahead and read it whenever you get a chance. I'm not reading. I'm not gonna read it. It's kind of gonna waste a lot of time. But yeah, to give you a brief rundown of like, you know, what's happening and, you know, why your character is doing certain things and about the world in general. Okay, so I picked up all those stuff. Oh, it's returning. No. Okay, anyway. I'll get this guy. Okay, great axe. And we're gonna use this ability. It's a pretty cool ability. It basically pulls the enemy in. Where did I have it last time? I think it was here. On R. So this is gonna do this. I'll show you. So I activate it. It's gonna pull the guy. Later on is gonna be pretty good. Okay, so here we got our first standing on Monarch's Bluff. So you can click on the map, territory standing, click on Monarch's Bluff. Now these are gonna be cards. Now XP gain, not really interested in taking that. Monarch's Bluff is gonna be a place that I'm gonna be gathering quite a bit. So I am gonna take the gathering one. Territory stranding, you can also take that because it's going to allow you to level up a lot faster, but not really interested in that. Gathering is what I'm going for, because as I mentioned in the previous video, from Everfall to Monarch's Bluff and from Monarch's Bluff to Everfall is going to be my farming route. So I definitely do need a lot of farming speed in those areas. So I see Raph just went offline. I guess he got DC'd. What happened there, Ref?
Lag detected.
Oh, it actually picked up as you left the game. So let's just hope they don't put you in the queue.
Oh, it's a priority. He already disconnected once.
Oh, and you got back in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess the priority thing didn't work for me because I was I deleted my character and recreated it. So yeah. But it wasn't a bad waiting time. Actually, in the video, I went in and I spoke a bit about some of the stuff that you will experience, especially with the grouping up. So yeah, while explaining all of that, I got into the queue and and actually got into the service.
There we go. Back already.
Yeah. Oh man, I actually went the wrong way. Wasn't paying attention. Because I was picking up flint. Let's eat something.
Oh, fuck, bush. I can't. Oh, there we go.
Okay, so we're heading on to the area that we need to. Even though you may block, it doesn't do that much of a block.
Yeah. I'm tanking usually all the damage they do.
Flint.
Because I'm the hero. Oh shit! Another one!
Okay, and if I'm not mistaken,
Oh
there's
my
gonna
God,
be a
dude.
log somewhere here. But this is where we need to go. Oh, we're gonna take this guy. Never got a chance to even put up his shield. So anyway, there's the ship locker there. That's all we needed.
Oh, he's gonna be self-talking now.
And then we're gonna go to another location. But anyway, we got a life staff, so we're gonna go ahead and just start using the life staff right now. The reason for this is because we are putting our stats into the life staff stuff, and also the sooner we get started, the sooner we level up and get most of our abilities. So as you can see, this is why I'm definitely going, and as I mentioned in the previous video, why I need to be light armor so I can do these kind of dodges. You see the dodges over here is really fast, really long distance. Somebody aggroed on me. I don't see him, unless somebody else is attacking. Anyway. Okay, so we got that. We'll get this other guy here. Too bad for you, man. Okay, so we got our first life staff ability, and now is going to be a bit of a issue. We're not too sure exactly what we're going to go as, because I think Oliver decided that he also wants to be healing, and I can change depending. I might even go as a support role. So like, if you look at the life staff, you got the healing and you got the protector. Protector will be the support role. But for now, I guess I'll take it as I'm the main healer for now, and we'll see what happens. So this is a very good one because light and heavy attack no longer use up mana, which is very important because you're not gonna have enough mana to kill an enemy if you start draining, your heavy and light attacks. Okay, so okay, we got all this stuff over here. We can actually go ahead and salvage. Now, one thing you want to take into account is all the items that you're not going to be using. You want to salvage them, because salvaging them is going to give you this repair parts, and the repair parts is going to allow you to repair any of these items that get broken. So like for instance, when you do die, every single item that you have equipped as well as item in your inventory is going to take damage, and take enough damage, and they're going to get destroyed, and then it's going to use much more than it would if you would repair it at half durability, whatever the case may be. So any item that you're not using, definitely you want to go in and salvage it. In order to salvage it, you click on the item and you click on salvage. So for now, I guess we'll keep these ones because we don't have any other weapons. But later on, we'll be salvaging them because we're not going to need them, and you're going to get better weapons. So anyway, let's keep going. So now we need the flags from the ship. So that's the ship right there, and as you can see, the flags are on either side. So we're going to go and collect both of the... I don't know, I just heard the... Let's have this guy. And long distance is pretty good as well. Keep away from the enemies. Okay, so we need to go in and we're going to collect this. That's the first one, and the second one is in the back. Okay, and once we're done there, we need to come back here because I see this guide down there as well as a chest or a box. Yeah, it is still a bit laggy. But then again, I'm playing on a European server and I'm from South Africa, so we've got that lag there too as well, so. Okay, so we pick this up, and we got a warhammer as well, and another light staff. So let's see, is our light staff better? Ah, this one is better, so we're gonna equip this one. Higher gear score will mean higher. Ooh, you saw me. They both saw me. So take that one. Okay. So yeah, regarding weapon wise, now there's a few weapons that will actually use mana and some will use stamina. So if you go to the weapons now, right? Oh, actually, since we're at the store, we might as well see what are the feature items. Okay, so you can purchase some of the stuff. I'm not sure. Marks of Fortune. Okay, so this is what the range 42 200. Okay, so 270 rands for 50,000. Okay, so let's see what's the price. So 50,000 could get me more of these things. This is actually in the closed beta. Consumable stuff. These are dice, emotes. Yeah, not really. Armor skins. Okay, so okay, not bad. I mean, price is actually pretty cheap, I must say. This is also in the open beta. This was oh, they got some really nice stuff. Housing, pirate housing deco bundle, nice. Definitely gonna get that. Okay, so we got these ones here. So that's for creating the oh, you get some bundles as well. So this is gonna give you a bundle, Marks of Fortune. Oh, nice, nice. Merchant. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Look at that. Righteous. Nah, I wouldn't actually buy that. The Aegis one. Guess it would be nice. Phoenix Fox. Nah. Hijack. This was part of the open beta. Sorry, the closed beta. So I actually would take that because it looks pretty good. Not so much that one. This one, nah, I wouldn't take that either. This looks pretty good. I like the horns and stuff. I like the arms and the legs. Not so much the chest and the chest and the pants. I meant the boots that I like. Okay, deco bundle. Oh, this is some nice stuff. Oh man, I'm definitely buying this when I get a chance. There used to be pets as well, but I don't know. I don't see any pets. I guess this is life staff. Oh yeah, that is definitely something that I'm purchasing. Dragon shield, the dragon coil. That's pretty good looking. This is pretty standard, I guess. Not so interesting. Fenrir's twin wolves. This one was pretty good. I like that one. Fire staff. Oh, that looks nice. This one is a spear. Although I would have liked that to be the healing staff. Sort by release date, name, price, features. Okay, so that's the store basically. But what I wanted to show you before I got interrupted. So you've got mana and you've got stamina. So all these one-handed weapons will use stamina. All these two-handed weapons will also use stamina. And the ranged weapons. So all these three columns over here will use stamina in order for you to do certain abilities. I'm not too sure about a musket. I haven't played the musket too much. But yeah, just take that with yeah, I'm not too sure about it. Just if you guys are playing with it and you guys actually got through further enough in the game with the musket, let me know. But all the magic ones will use a mana. Now, since I'm going to be a main healer, or like I'm assuming that's the case, I'm I'm going to be using the life staff. So that's going to be my most my most put time into in order to level up is going to be the life staff. But I could also go with the fire staff and ice gauntlet. But the reason I don't want to do that is because when I do DPS with these two weapons here, I'm actually not gonna use stamina. I'm gonna use mana as well. And if I end up losing all my mana, I won't be able to switch and start healing immediately. I'm gonna have to wait for my mana to regen again. So the best logical option will be to use something that is gonna use stamina instead. Now, being a healer, I'm not gonna be as tanky as I was in the closed beta, so I can't use the great axe anymore. And also they nerfed some of the stuff on that. So my next option will either be the musket or the bow. Now, the bow seems to be something with more AoE, more range, and something that I have used before, especially a lot in the preview of New World. So I guess for now I will be choosing the bow. Unless, of course, there is a new release that a new weapon comes out. Or maybe I do decide later on to go back to the Great Axe. I'm not too sure. I will see how it goes. But just bear that in mind. This is something that you should also take into account when deciding what to choose and what to use. So anyway, yeah, we got to go back to the main island or the main section and speak to that girl who will give us a next quest. Okay, pick up some flint, because why not? And because we're going with bow, for now we can only afford to get flint arrows. So we're gonna need a lot of wood, a lot of flint, and turkeys as well. So the turkey is gonna be used for both food as well as oh, I am so sorry.
Go in there and just deal with it. It would make my day. I know you're probably wanting to head up to the settlement yourself soon. I promise, I won't keep you too much longer. It is nice to have company, though. I can't leave until I'm sure that any corruption down here has been dealt with. You can probably tell I don't actually savor this kind of thing. I was wondering, maybe you could help me out?
Of course I
I know
will.
the corruption that remains is coming from the sea cave. Turtle spit, we call it. You could go in there and just deal with it. It would make my day. But do be careful.
Okay, so that's giving us another mission. Alright, yeah, I'm just so used to skipping through all that stuff that I just don't pay attention much, and I went through over there, I skipped a lot of those things that she was saying. So anyway, our next thing is to go to Turtle Spit. Okay, so our character got more of points, so that's that. Now, this is something else that you also need to pay attention to. Now, if you go here and you click on View Leveling Rewards, now each of these levels here are going to give you a different aspect. So as you can see, level 5 gets you your second weapon slot, as well as an upgrade to your camp. So camps are going to be used, so definitely keep that in mind. You want to go as high as possible as you can for the camp quest. So this camp quest is going to be tier 1. You must complete the preceding settlement stuff in order for you to take on this quest. So eventually it's going to tell you what it's called. Unlock the survivalist quest. Yeah, it doesn't say anything yet. Okay, and then of course as you level up to level 10, you're gonna unlock jewels as well as your first bag slot. Level 15, your first house. Quest 2 for or at least the second quest for your camp, in order to upgrade it, as well as a third consumable slot, and so on and so forth. Eventually, right up to max level. So max level is currently level 60, and yeah. Let's keep that in mind. So anyway, I'm going to end the video off over here. I'm not too sure how long this video was. I'm trying to keep these first videos as short as possible, and thereafter start making longer one depending on the content we're doing. So dungeons are going to definitely be longer, but the ones that I can control, I am going to control as much as possible to keep them as half an hour. So thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next one. Cheers.